Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. I'm ZeldaMaster, and in this episode, we're going to be doing a whole ton of side quests here in Hyrule Town as well as outside of Hyrule Town. So get ready for that. Let's go ahead and get started by entering this spooky house that we can now enter and take on a really cool mini game. But actually, before I do that, as you can tell, Booger Boy here, I actually forgot his name. His name is Zill. He wants to trade, and basically, I believe he'll be willing to trade with us 3 times. A random NPC in general will want to trade with you 3 times. And yeah, it's gonna spawn 3 lily pads here in Caster Wilds. That's what's gonna happen. So if you can find the NPC willing to do that, then that's awesome. If you can't, there is a Minish and Minish village that you could trade with that will 100% guarantee a you know, if that frickin' trade. Like if you fuse a Minish, yeah, what am I trying to say? If you fuse a Kinstone with him, you will get a lily pad appearing in Caster Wilds, and you're supposed to do it 3 times. You can do it with the same person 3 times by just entering and exiting an area, and he should be willing to trade again. Yes, he is. All right, so we got Zill on our hands, which is awesome, but sadly we don't have the pieces for him. Yeah, it's gonna be 3 green Kinstone pieces, all different shapes. And you're gonna have to fuse all of them together. So we're gonna go ahead and buy this real quickly, and I guess I'll buy the blue one while I'm at it. Buying all 3 of his will have him restock on 3 more, so that's gonna be good. We're gonna go ahead and do just that. We just need to exit and enter an area, and he should have them. That way, you know, the area can like refresh, and whatever's supposed to appear will appear. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly buy a couple pastries as well from the bakery and see if I get lucky with a green Kinstone piece. Regardless, we're going to get a bunch of rupees within this episode because, you know, there's a lot of side quests to take, so I don't really care about spending all my money on grabbing a bunch of Kinstones. Let's see if we get lucky, though. And no pieces, it seems. If you want a couple green ones, that'd be really cool, you know. If I can't, whatever. But I'm going to try. Hopefully I'll get myself something. So come on. Alright, a blue one. Are you serious? Alright, I'm just gonna leave and buy this green one. Hopefully I'll actually get what I want. I hope this is a piece I don't have, because I have a lot of multiple green ones of like the same kind. I don't have like a bunch of different ones, which would have been awesome if I did. Let's see if we have the piece for him this time though. So no, we do not. Dang it. Alright, I'm gonna ignore Zill. He'll be willing to trade all 3, but I'll show you guys the Minish and Minish village that you could trade with as well, just in case Zill doesn't want to do it for your file, so you guys know exactly where that is. But let's go ahead and ignore that side quest for now, and enter this house, where if you talk to this guy, he'll, yeah, invite you to his, fabulous Simon's simulations. Basically, what he's gonna do is he's gonna, like, control your dreams and have you enter this crazy world where you're gonna have to fight a bunch of baddies and things, and we're gonna do just that. I believe it's like 10 rupees, so it's really cheap and it's really easy, and you get yourself a piece of heart from this. So I'm gonna do it. I don't know about you, but yeah, I'm just spamming B here because the text dialogue goes so slow. Took me a long time throughout this Let's Play to figure that out. I believe it was like episode 6 or 7. You guys were like, you can spam B. Funny enough, like I only have 2 episodes up on like live on YouTube as of recording this one, because yeah, I pre-recorded that much ahead, so I'm just getting around to seeing your comments and the slip-ups I've made, or you know, whatever you guys are telling me about, which I guess isn't really that smart when you're not 100% sure with everything, and I wasn't 100% sure on how to, you know, make dialogue go faster, but that's not much of an issue. I do want to address though something I didn't mention. If I can find the last, I believe, like lever that's here. What is remaining? What? Once we kill all the enemies, we should be able to leave. But we have to kill all the enemies. Oh, there it is. Are you serious, man? It was that hard to find. It just didn't want to come out of the ground. Okay. Well, in here, we'll find a piece of heart. But, yeah, there we go. We should wake up from our dreams and continue on. But something I did fail to mention, or rather misinformed you guys with, was the pieces of heart within the game. I said there are 46, which wouldn't make sense because 4 times 11 is 44. So if we have 46, we'd have 11.5 pieces of heart we can merge into a 11.5 pieces of heart containers we can get out of collecting pieces of heart. and that doesn't make any sense. So yeah, basically what I meant is that there are 44 pieces of heart you can get within the game. And then I remembered that there are 45, but to me that didn't make any sense, so I made it an even number. I said 46. But that 45th piece of heart isn't really a piece of heart, it's a heart container, and you don't get it from a dungeon. So yeah, you get 44 pieces of heart and one full-fledged heart container just right off of the bat. So that's all the the collectibles aside from inside dungeon hearts. And yeah, I failed to mention that, or rather boss hearts, because they aren't dungeon hearts, because you also get pieces of heart within dungeons, but the heart containers you get from bosses are different. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and fuse this blue kinstone with candy over here. As you saw, I got myself a piece of heart from doing that small mini game thing. It wasn't bad, but there we go. We are done with this. Now I need to grind a lot of green kinstones right now because I'm going to be doing something. I want to finish fusing kinstones. Let's see what she wants to do. I want to finish fusing kinstones with to get all the lily pads to appear in Castor Wilds, so I can head over there and, you know, do all the side quests and goodies and stuff. As well as I want to fuse kinstones with the remaining tingles. Hopefully we can do that in this episode as well. So it's going to require a crap ton of green kinstones, because I'm pretty sure both of those fusing kinstone side quest thingies require green ones. So yeah, they're the most common, but for some reason they're not common with me. So I'm going to go ahead and eat a bunch of pastries in this bakery, and hopefully I'll have enough kinstones to do this. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Okay, so I'm back. I gained like 50 pounds from eating all those pastries, but hopefully I have enough. No, okay, so every single green kinstone I got was one I already had, or you know, a similar piece. I did not get any new shapes, so I won't be able to fuse with the ones I'm missing. Okay, so I guess I have to grind for rupees and stuff to get the green kinstones. It's a lot harder than I had planned, but yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch of rupees, buy more pastries, and hopefully I'll have the green kinstones required. So yeah, this is gonna be a bit. And nothing. Alright, so that's pretty much my luck through all of this. We're gonna see how many kinstone pieces we've collected. We've gotten one different kind, and that is the one on the bottom. As you can tell, that green one that we have 2 pieces of. Hopefully that is the piece we need that we're missing. I don't know, but I'm hoping it is. So we're gonna go ahead and take out our Ocarina of Wind, play it, and I'm going to ignore Zil. Now, I could trade the remaining kinstones with him, but I'm going to head over to the Minish village and show you guys the Minish that will also be willing to do the trade. Maybe it's Zil for you, but I'm going to show this one as well because it's most likely going to be him too. So I'm really hoping this is the piece I need to. I don't even know if it is. It might not be. I'm having no luck with this whole pastry thing. You'd think I'd be picking up green kinstones left and right, but not at all. I've been picking up a lot more blue ones, which I will need later on. They will be really helpful, but at the same time, it's not something I really need. So yeah, but this house right here is the house that I'm talking of. It's like a pot, which makes a lot of sense because when you go ahead and come up to him, a pot will appear. Yeah, look at that. And then we could trade with him. So yes, this is the piece I needed to get the second lily pad to appear all the way over in Castor Wilds, but there's still one more, because like I said, there are 3 in total, and we're going to want to do all of them, so I'm really hoping that I have the piece for the final trade. So we're going to check right now. We're going to have to exit the area, though, so it can kind of refresh, and then if we talk to him, we should be able to do this again. Alright, sweet. Yes, it is. Okay, we're good. We're all good. There's nothing else. I still do need one extra kinstone, like a different kind of green kinstone piece, for an upcoming quest that I actually want to do now before I head over to Castor Wilds. Would be good for me to head there, but I want to do something first, and we're going to try to do it. If we do run into this issue again, then I'm going to have to cut. And I just realized you can't really call Zephyr like this when I'm a little Minish. I doubt he can even spot me. And yeah, you can't really warp to areas as a Minish. I just thought I wasn't because, yeah, as you can tell, getting the normal view here. You know, it's all zoomed in, but second we exit here, we'll notice that we're really small. And before I do actually leave, let's go ahead and see if this guy's willing to trade. No, he's not. And actually, something just came to mind. It's a lot of side quests I want to do in this episode, and it just doesn't revolve around Kinstone fusing. If we head up here, now that we have our flippers, we were able to pass that small puddle of mud. And in here, we're going to find, first of all, a nice Kinstone piece, which is cool, you know, a blue one, not bad, don't really need it, but whatever. We're also going to find another chest right up here, and there's a piece of heart, yeah, really close, so we'll be able to pick up that. There's another blue one, sweet. I don't need any more blue ones. For real though, the paste, like the bakery, every single pastry was like a blue Kinstone. It's like I wouldn't even, I would not, like, not get them, I would just get blue ones, which sucked. So yeah, that was kind of an issue, especially since I'm not really fusing many blue ones. But okay, so basically what you're supposed to do here, hopefully I can do this correctly without failing, is you want to shimmy your way through this ice and make your way to where the piece of heart is. It's really that simple, but at the same time it's not that simple, because yeah, that can happen. So yeah, it's kind of hard to like maneuver, especially with this whole top-down perspective. And why do I keep doing that on accident? You can take out a different item. We'll have our Pegasus boots, because it's really annoying when that does happen. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Oh yeah, and we got ourselves a red Kinstone too, and a piece of heart. Sweet. Let's go ahead and start running. I don't actually want to do that, because that will definitely slow down the pace, because I will be falling a lot if I do, but I don't care. Do just a little bit. You can stop in your tracks really fastly. That's not really a word, whatever. I don't care. But you can. You gotta be smart about it and do it, you know, really quickly and stuff. But, alright, so, now, before I do leave as well, it's a good thing I don't have my Ocarina of Wind, because I'd most likely take that out again and try to play it to leave this area. There is something else I can grab from here. Actually, I might not even play my Ocarina of Wind at all. We can travel to all the areas I want to head to from down here, so it's a good thing I went here first. I was going to take out my Guster, but I don't necessarily need that. We can just pull this. But if we pull it all the way back to jump to the other side, we'll find this stump. Now, I believe we've seen this place before. I mean, if you couldn't tell, I bombed those broken rocks that would have been covering our path there. But in here, after you take on the third temple, this guy is going to want to trade with you. And that is for a blue Kinstone. Look at 15. We had 16 of that one shape, and then I have 11 of another one. It's ridiculous how many blue Kinstones I currently have, and you don't really use that much blue. You mainly use green and red. Yeah, there are a couple side quests that only require blue ones, which is neat, but they're giving us a little too much blue. But yeah, okay, so it's whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back to normal, and we're gonna head over to that beanstalk that appeared to the sky so we can wake up the man in the sky. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but all the way up here we'll find something really cool. I love the music that it plays up here. We're gonna hear a lot of this real soon, but there's a piece of heart, first of all, which is really nice. You know, just like that, you get yourself a nice easy piece of heart, which did fulfill another heart container, so I'm pretty happy about that. We're also getting ourselves, yeah, rupees and a 200 mysterious shells, so that's not bad at all. It's a good thing we went here, because, yeah, you get a bunch of stuff from just that simple blue Kinstone fusion. But anyways, let's go ahead and make our way up here, and over here, oh, I did get a chest that's here. We are going to, oh yeah, we're going to start off doing something really interesting. This is something that you wouldn't really notice. It's like, I don't know how I noticed it the first time. I think it was 100% random. I'm like, what is going on? Am I going crazy? Have I been fusing too many Kinstones? And what I mean by that is, well, right over here, at the end of this wall, you'll find this. It's a weird, mysterious crack within the wall. That's it. And as you can tell, yeah, it wants to fuse Kinstones with you. It's only going to fuse blue ones, which is good. It's a good thing we have a lot of them. But what this does is, see this Goron over here that we helped enter the area? I believe, because we made him stronger by fusing a Kinstone with someone. Well, he needs more help because he's not that strong. So by fusing Kinstones with this mysterious wall, basically there are a bunch of them throughout Hyrule. We're gonna have another Goron up here and help him out. And we're gonna keep doing this until we get more Gorons so they can break these walls and continue digging their way through this tunnel that's over in Lon Lon Ranch. So that's the thing. There's a like here I don't want to mess with, so we're just gonna ignore it. I picked up the red rupee I could grab. And I do have a lot of money now just from that. You know, I was literally at 0, and by doing 2 small things, I was able to pick up so much money. So that was nice. A lot of people may have noted this. Now, obviously, the episode where I do show this area here of how I went to the Goron is not up yet, but I'm sure a lot of people must have asked or will be asking, how is there no tornado here? It's in my file. Well, I guess it's just a glitch with my copy. But there should be a tornado here that makes it easier. Luckily, I was able to make it from here to this ledge without there being a tornado here. So I was able to do this whole Goron side quest. But if there isn't, it's most likely a glitch. There should be a tornado here regardless. So yeah. But anyways, up here, we're going to actually, you know what? I'm trying to do this in a weird fashion. I do have like a small notepad opened up with stuff jotted down of like what I should do and things, but I'm not gonna follow that. Also, there's a piece of heart there that I never picked up. Well, I don't even think I can head there yet, but we're gonna ignore that. Okay, I'm gonna head over here and we're gonna start doing the tingle thingy that I was talking about. So actually, something I realized, I'm derping a little bit, but we have to head back to the the southern part of Hyrule real quickly, because basically, for those of you who don't know, I fused a Kinstone piece with Tingle a while back. This was a really long time ago, or like earlier in this Let's Play, basically. And if you talk to him, I never talked to him after, but he says, you know, I've given some Kinstone pieces to my brothers too. If you can fuse them with all of us, the Tingle bets something good will happen. Alright, so we're gonna do that. You have to talk to him to have this happen, because his Tingle brothers will not appear if you don't talk to him. So he has to let you know that his brothers do have Kinstone pieces, and that will trigger this side quest. Well, there will be 3 other Tingles out there willing to fuse some Kinstones, so we're gonna do that. And to start things off, there should be one right up in here. Well, not necessarily in Lon Lon Ranch. Let's see also if he's willing to trade. Nope. I think I already traded with him. Usually when you trade with someone, they won't trade with you again, unless it's, you know, for a specific mission, like that whole Caster Wilds thing I did earlier. Alright, so over here, let's go ahead and, you know, split ourselves into 2. Just like that. Push this. Here we'll be able to pick up a chest with 50 rupees, not bad. And up here we'll find one of Tingle's brothers. This is one dressed in pink. So you want to fuse? His name is Ankle. What a cool name. So yeah, like I said, green Kinstone pieces, which is kind of suckish, because we're going to need more green Ginstone. What am I saying? Green Kinstone pieces, and they all want different kind of shapes, because they all have different shapes that you're gonna have to fuse it with. So that is actually a pretty big problem, because I only have 1 more. Most likely that's going to be the next Tingle that's going to want that specific piece. Most likely not, too, so I don't know if I want to head there yet. I'm going to actually head back once again to Hyrule Field, because we can warp to where the other Tingle is. He's in a location that has a wind crest. But I'm going to warp back here. I'm going to spend the remaining, you know, rupees I have on more Kinstone pieces. And hopefully we'll have the green ones we're going to need for this. So, yeah. And look at that. That's my luck, everybody. Alright, so that was the rest of my money. Let's see if we have maybe a different piece. Hopefully these 3 pieces that we currently have of green Kinstones are the ones that the remaining Tingles are going to want for trading. If not, then I don't know what to do, because throughout this whole episode I've been just cutting back and forth to trying to farm Kinstones, and I'm not getting any luck here. You know, I spent so much on freaking pastries, it's ridiculous. But alright, so the next Tingle is going to be located over in Lake Hylia. There's a couple things we can grab from here as well, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I'm really hoping I don't have to go ahead and grind for freaking more Kinstones. We'll start off by heading here. So under this small pond, we'll find a piece of heart, just like that. It's really that easy to pick up. And over here is the tingle that we can find. So let's go and talk to him and yes, okay, this one wants one that we have. So as the third piece, we're gonna be trading with tingles, or rather fusing. I gotta stop saying trading, but fusing with one of the Tingle brothers. This was David Jr. What an interesting name. But there we go. And now there's one more that we're gonna want to seek out for. But before I do that, there's a piece of heart over there, but that's not the one I want to grab. There's actually another one too, and it's all the way. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. Get away. Okay, sorry, Zephyr. Gonna have to just ignore you for now. But down here is another piece of heart, so look at that. There we go. There are a couple other things here, but I might head back to that later and grab whatever remains there. I'm gonna ignore it for now. There's, yeah, like another piece of heart we can grab here, as well as a couple other things, but yeah, maybe for another time. Later on, I just want to go ahead and finish this whole Tingle thing and get this out of the way, because, yeah, I'm really hoping I have the Kinstone piece that Tingle is looking for, the final one, and it's going to be located, let's see, we're going to head over here, basically near the area where we fused a Kinstone piece with Candy, which was that NPC bought in front of, like, a shop. So right over here is where we fused it with her. We're going to go ahead and head in here first, and then we're going to look for Tingle. But yeah, basically what she did is she had a platform up here, so that was pretty nice. There's also a red Kinstone piece. And go ahead and kill this guy because I don't want to mess with him at all. Alright, let's see, what's up here? Is there anything important up here? You want to make sure you look all over for the mysterious walls and stuff. Okay, so there's fairies, whatever. We can ignore that. But if you find any, like, mysterious cracks within the wall, you definitely want to trade with it, because, like I said, it will trigger that whole Goron thing to happen. So it's pretty darn important. But we're going to find the last Tingle up here. Let's go ahead and enter this. I think we'll also find a piece of heart, as well as one of those mysterious walls. Is it here? I actually don't think it's this area. Never mind. I get these small, like, areas that you dig in, like, I get confused with them because they all look super similar for obvious reasons, because, like, you know, underground. So yeah, but I do think there's a small crack in the wall, a piece of the mysterious wall over here as well. Let's see. Yes, there is. All right, let's go ahead and trade with it. Also a blue Kinstone piece. I don't think it wants anything too bizarre. I think the two pieces we have will be good enough for all the mysterious walls we find. And here we'll notice that, yes, another Goron shall appear once we do that. So there we go. The next one looks a little tougher. Yeah, they're gonna need two more Gorons, so here we are helping them out with one. There will be another one real soon. Hopefully I'll be able to get him to join along and such. But yeah, there you go. I don't know what we're doing, if we're like, you know, this Kinstone fusion is triggering another Goron to wanting to help, or are we like literally summoning a Goron from nothing, from a rock, and having him help out? I have no idea, but let's go ahead and trade with him. Alright, yes, okay, we have the piece for Knuckle. So, yeah, there's Tingle, Ankle, Knuckle, and David Jr. Definitely David Jr. is the most random of them all, because it's a name, Jr. I don't know, it just seems weird, but yeah, okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn into a little Minish. I doubt there's anything even up here, but it's always worth checking because you might be able to fuse with someone. So there we go. Yeah, we're able to fuse with him. Let's go ahead and do that. Sweet. And we got the green piece we need for this little Minish. Let's see what we're going to get. And I got so much of these green pieces just because, you know, buying so many pastries and not getting the ones I was looking for. So yeah, it kind of sucks. But look at that, a secret has appeared just south of here. I might head there later though. I want to go ahead and show you guys what all of this was for. So we traded so many Kinstones with all of these like Tingle brothers for a reason, of course. Let's see what that is. So yeah, we're gonna head over to the northern part of Hyrule. And I'm sure you guys noticed, like, you know, something similar with each piece we fuse with each Tingle. One of these bushes right up here opens up. So we already obtained whatever was in this one, which I believe was a red Kinstone way back in the beginning of this Let's Play. But now we'll be able to obtain more things. And also we want to light these small torches. That's another thing we've been doing. I believe we done it in the first one, now we did it in the second, and we're gonna go ahead and do it in the other two. Yeah, so you get yourself a small piece of treasure as well as your lighting a torch for something else that will help you out. So there we go. Third one has been lit, and we got ourselves 200 mysterious shells. That's a whole lot. We have so much on us. Actually, I'm gonna check because I'm curious. We have 827. So yeah, we'll be able to get ourselves a bunch of figures. I am gonna do that, but I don't want to do it while I'm kind of focused into the story or side quest. You know, that's really like, you know, for another time, honestly. But there we go. We have done it, and now, yes. Ladders appeared. It just fell from the sky, and believe it or not, what it did is it somehow also dug a hole in the ground, and yeah, we can head down all the way here to the center, which will get ourselves a magical boomerang. This magical boomerang is just like the boomerang, useless, because we don't really use it. It's not a bad item, it's just something I would never really use because I don't really use the boomerang, so yeah, but let's go ahead and do one more thing for this episode. I don't really know how long this episode was. On my end, it was pretty long because all those Kinstone fusions and rupee grinding and things I'm gonna have to cut out. It was ridiculous, but I'm happy we got all of that done with. I was definitely not looking forward to doing this just because I knew, you know, how random the Kinstone would be and how I'd have to find them, but you know, I was able to get them all, so I'm good. We're gonna go ahead and make our way up to Mount Kernel, or, you know, Krenel, because I believe that's the more proper way to pronounce it, but I like saying Kernel. I don't know, it just sounds better, it rolls off of the tongue. Maybe we'll just go with Kernel, alright? There you go, Mount Kernel. Nothing like the way it's spelled, but I don't care. All the way up here, where we learned a move, as well as got ourselves a piece of heart over there, from this guy, from this, warrior, what is his, I forgot his name already. His name is Greyblade. We'll be able to trade a red Kinstone piece with, and basically, this is gonna open up an area where we can learn another special move from another one of these swordsman trainers, and that's all the way in Castor Wilds. Look at that. We set ourselves up with a bunch of things here in Castor Wilds. 3 lily pads to get us to certain areas, as well as this new thing we'll be able to head over for, you know, a secret entrance in a waterfall. So that's nice and all, but before I even decide to consider to head over to Castor Wilds, there's also one more thing I want to do here in Mount Krenel. Now I just want to say Krenel, I don't want to say Kernel anymore. But that is actually down here. Gonna quickly head down this, I believe. We just want to find the giant wall. You know, the Krenel wall. I believe there's gonna be a sign over here telling us that this is it, right? Yep, it is. Okay. So all the way up here, making your way like basically the first time to the top of the mountain, you will find an area that we can head inside that will take us to another area that we need to dig with our mole mitts and such. So, you know, let's do that. I just need to head up here. I don't really care if I get hit. I have so many hearts. I can withstand all of this damage. None of this really scares me too much, so I'm confident, I think. So, yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and just head down here real quickly. And, yeah, in there is what we're looking for. So, let's go ahead and take out this. Alright, let's dig in, my friends. Dig into this pie. So, there should be a piece of heart really easy to grab from here. All the way in the center. I'm going to go ahead and quickly get that. There's also something else pretty important. I don't think it's up here, but, you know, it's always good double checking. I'm sure you guys already know what it is now. It's that mysterious wall that I started locating in this, you know, episode. Yeah, I believe this is the final mysterious wall we can get to get that other line of Gorons to appear. So that's not bad at all. Like, started it this episode and was able to find them all in this episode. So I guess I went a more, like, efficient route than I thought I would. This is, like, most of it from the top of my head. I do have a notepad I jot down some locations of where I want to head to. But nothing of it was too descriptive, so I'm surprised I did it like this. Alright, so let's go and infuse this, and there we go. Now a fourth Goron will appear with the bunch, and they'll be able to take down this wall, because, yeah, they need 4. Each one needs to be standing on one of those Goron icons, so that wall's tough. 3 of us can't do it together to break it, yeah, but with the power of teamwork, and the power of one more man, or, you know, Gorman, yeah, that character, no, they'll be able to take it down. So there you go, get to work, my friends. And they have done it. So that's nice and all. But, I'm gonna continue collecting heart pieces and things, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, but that will be in the next episode, so let's go ahead and leave this place really quickly. Oh, I think I just rolled past that enemy. That was pretty nice. But yeah, we're gonna head out of here. I'm gonna take out my Ocarina of Wind, and I'm gonna make my way to Castor Wilds, where we're gonna be, you know, doing a bunch of side quests there. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. I've been ZeldaMaster, and I'll see you all in the next one.